introducing presentation and data response. In this unit, we'll explore what makes an effective business presentation, how to use visual aids, and how to guide learners to respond to database tasks with clarity and professionalism. Prior knowledge recap. In grades 10 and 11, learners began exploring presentation skills. They worked with different visual aids, developed verbal and nonverbal communication, and learned basic presentation planning. In grade 12, we now build on these foundational skills to focus on analysis, response, and refinement. Grade 12 expectations. In grade 12, the focus shifts from simply giving a presentation to using data effectively, analyzing visual aids, and responding confidently. Teachers must help learners reflect on their performance and receive feedback constructively. This unit equips you with strategies to prepare learners for presentations, guide them in professional delivery, and select the right tools for clear, engaging communication. Pre-assessment reflection. Before we dive in, take a moment to reflect on your own understanding of presentation skills. Consider how confident you are with visual aids and multimedia analysis. This reflection will help you focus your learning. Presentation phases. Effective presentations don't start at the moment the speaker stands up. They begin with thorough planning. As teachers, it's essential to model this process for your learners. Help them understand that preparation means more than just writing a script. They must clarify the goal of their presentation. What do they want the audience to learn or do? Next, they should structure their presentation logically, with a clear introduction, body, and conclusion. Emphasize the importance of researching the audience, whether it's a classroom, a business pitch, or an examiner, and tailoring the content to that context. Finally, stress the need for rehearsal and technical checks. A great message can be lost if the projector fails or the speaker stumbles due to lack of preparation. Planning gives learners confidence, direction, and control. When learners step up to present, they step into a leadership role, guiding the audience through a message. During this phase, they must establish credibility. That starts with posture, tone of voice, and clarity. Encourage them to state their main points up front so their audience knows what to expect. Eye contact is key. It builds trust and keeps the audience engaged. Teach them to vary their tone and pacing to emphasize important points and avoid monotony. Also, remind learners to manage their time. Going over time or rushing through slides reduces the quality of their delivery. Practicing these skills in class presentations builds strong communicators who can hold attention and deliver a professional message. The presentation doesn't end when the speaker stops talking. It continues into how they handle feedback and questions. This is often the most vulnerable moment for learners. That's why it's so important to teach them how to remain calm and professional, even when they face challenging questions. Encourage learners to listen carefully, clarify questions if needed, and respond honestly. It's okay for them to say, "I don't know, but I'll find out." Remind them to never argue with their audience or get defensive. Teach them to treat every question as an opportunity to deepen understanding, both for themselves and for others. Handling the post-presentation phase with maturity shows real professionalism, and it's a skill they'll use in school, interviews, and future careers. Visual aids can either enhance or distract from a message, so choosing the right one is critical. In this lesson, help learners think critically about their choices. A PowerPoint presentation is great for structured, visual delivery, but it requires design skills and timing. Handouts can support the audience's understanding, but they may also pull attention away from the speaker. Flip charts are great for brainstorming and workshops, but not ideal for large audiences. Smartboards are highly interactive, but they're expensive and depend on technology functioning properly. Posters and banners are engaging, but may clutter the message if overused. The key is purpose. Learners must choose a visual aid that supports, not overshadows, their content. Encourage them to think, what tool best helps my audience understand my message? That question should guide every design choice.